Alright guys, welcome to Leg Days with Channy. Starting off with the seated hamstring curls here, you'll notice I'm about to go into a forward lean, just emphasize the stretch on the hammies. Nice little full range of motion. Nice tempo controlled on these movements. We're going for about 10 to 12 rep range here, aiming for about 0 to 1 reps in reserve, so approaching failure. Enjoy the spice. Alright, now we're going into leg press. Another full range of motion movement. You notice how low I go in this movement. I don't recommend starting this way if you're not used to it, but we're going for another rep range of 10 to 12, aiming for 0 to 1 reps in reserve. Again, trying to approach failure. Enjoy the spice yet again. Alright, setting up for some Romanian deadlifts here. Obviously these are a little bit augmented for my specific mechanics and my target muscle groups, but same idea here, nice and controlled, full range of motion, really trying to connect to the hamstrings and the glutes. We're going for 8 to 10 reps here. This one's about 1 to 2 reps in reserve. There's some explaining to do with this one. You'll notice how far I'm leaned back. This is just to really emphasize the stretch on the quads at the lower portion of this movement. Again, just looking for range of motion. We are pushing for pretty close to failure at this one. I believe the rep range was like 12 to 15, but we just went as hard as we could for as long as we could, as it should be. Moving into abductors. Again, we're doing some nice tempo control on the eccentric portion of this movement, aiming to get as best of range of motion as possible, basically as far as the machine will let me push. Aiming for failure on this one. This was 12 to 15. The final movement for today will be adductors. Again, just trying to set the machine for as far as it will let me move out. Aiming for close to failure on this one. I believe this one was for 12 reps with about 0 to 1 reps in reserve, and this one was quite caliente. That's everything for this leg day. Thank you for joining me for my first leg day video.